Hi,
Well, hey everyone!
how are you?
Guess what?
We're live, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not live on YouTube, but we're live actually in the same room for the first time. That's
In
why.
this,
That's why I look like a horror movie character.
in the same room.
It's been like 6 months since since we've been in the same room, so this is pretty cool.
6 months.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
And since you guys can't really tell how I'm feeling, I made a little some just to help you read the mood, so you know how my reactions are.
So, the topic today is.
Well, before topics, we usually do like news.
Oh. Yeah, the news is.
Well, the Celtics played yesterday.
The Celtics played yesterday.
And,
Exactly.
And they lost.
And they lost.
Their first game, and it wasn't that far of a distance between the scores, though. It was. I just had it a second ago. It was 112 to 119 versus the Bucks. See, I don't know sports, but that doesn't seem too terrible to me. Do you usually watch basketball?
I usually watch basketball, yeah. I always loved basketball. My dad loves basketball.
That's fun. I like playing it more than watching it. We had, what about Regis Philbin? Did you hear about that?
No.
He passed away last Friday. Not this Friday, but the Friday prior.
Regis Philbin. Wow, they're dropping like flies.
Okay, well, there have been a lot of deaths recently, like Regis and the whole John Lewis thing. That's a big thing. We could have. Well, I think that did happen like during our civil rights episode. Like it was like possibly that weekend or the weekend after, maybe. I can't remember. But John Lewis and C.T. Vivian, all those big civil rights leaders, also passing away.
Yep. And now, Regis Philbin.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear that the Boston Marathon bomber, his death sentence was revoked?
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Do you have any feelings about that, or?
Well, I just hope the marathon bomber gets what he deserves.
Well, he's got life in jail, no matter what. Now he just doesn't have the death sentence anymore.
Right.
So that was some big news. That was very recent too. I think we just heard about that yesterday.
Also, Barack Obama speaking at the funeral for John Lewis.
Yeah. Very good.
Very moving.
He did a very, very good job. We all were able to watch that together, and I just wish we had more people who could speak like that in positions of power right now. That's all I'll say.
Just so everybody knows, you're tuned in to the Ian and Lauren Hour.
Yes, you are. Oh, are there any shows we can tell them about? Because I didn't check.
Believe it or not, there is. On the 14th of August and the 15th of August, there are shows. Both at the same place.
Oh. Is it the same show just on 2 different days, or are they different?
They're different shows, but at the same place.
Cool. What place is it?
It's a new place. I couldn't tell you the
The name?
the name of it.
This is poor promotion. Like, this really cool thing is happening. We wish we could tell you where it is. Do you know who's performing?
Oh, one of them's gonna be one of the people that is playing is the Hoedown people.
Oh, from Jasper?
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
And then one of them is a friend of mine's boyfriend.
Cool. Is he play on his own, or is he part of a band?
He's part of a Grateful Dead cover band.
Nice.
And they're playing on the 15th, I think.
And there's the thing we said last time that was happening on the 13th when we saw it online. We didn't know who it was. We just wanted to remark that there was something on the 13th because it was a very special day.
The 13th is my birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
Cool. Cool. Where's my expression for that? No, that's not that one. There we go. Yay!
And we will have a very special podcast.
Yeah, we're going to have a podcast on that day. Are we going to maybe... Because everything got pushed back. Oh, no, I think that day is still open, so we can decide what the topic is going to be for that day later on.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. But yeah, if you go on livenation.com, I think that's the website. That's the website that I like to go on for seeing all the different concerts that are happening. Most of them are streaming online. Planet Booty was streaming last night, if anyone's aware of who that is. They're pretty good.
Gelfest is also streaming. And Grey Fox.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Is also streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So catch those festivals, ladies and gentlemen,
Catch them if you can.
because they're going to be all over the place. Also, Strange Creek will be live streamed, I think.
Ooh.
You know, because of the pandemic.
When's it going to be live streamed?
Sometime in September.
Okay. Well, we can have people look it up.
Look it up.
You do the
But
work.
I know Strange Creek is coming up soon. So be prepared. I will be there, hopefully live.
Tune in to check it out.
Or if not, I have friends who are going, who are going to tell me about it, and tell me about it. And all I can say is, I've been there.
Been there, done that. Well, it sounds fun either way.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Sweet. Okay.
But anyway, that's not till September.
Well, September's not that far away if we think about it. It feels like we should be still in June, but it's August 1st today. Can you believe that?
August 1st. Where were you last August 1st? You know where I was?
Will you remember?
I was in school. Yes, I was.
I need a proper reaction to this. Huh?
No, I was at summer camp.
Oh yeah, you probably were, because August is when you usually go to summer camp.
Summer camp. Summer camp is not happening this year.
Some people are getting virtual summer camp, which is cool, but not every camp is doing that.
But virtually it is. So make sure you check out Camp Arrowhead.
Fancy. I like the way you said that. Camp Arrow. Yeah, it's a pretty cool camp. I've never been there, but I hear a lot of good things about it.
It's cool, it's righteous, it's hip, it's happening.
All the cool kids go down there and they hang out and get their burgers and their milkshakes and they rollerblade. I don't know, I'm thinking of like old time 50s.
And just remember, for this year's Hoedown in 2021, I believe we have a special guest.
The Hoedown's gonna still be happening in 2021?
Oh yeah.
Well, you mean at the new place that's opening?
Oh yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you gotta tell them about that first before you lay that information down.
The Hoedown will be at a new place. Although I'm not sure the name.
Mysterious.
It is sadly no longer at Jasper Hill.
Oh, I have an appropriate response to that. Yeah, no more Jasper Hill.
We miss you, Jasper Hill.
Well, it was great that we were able to all get together at it at least one last time.
Yeah.
Well, we're ready to move along to the meat of the episode.
The beef of the episode.
Which is funny to say because it's really not what we're going to talk about at all. Well, I mean, possibly. There are people who made really interesting flavors of the topic we're going to discuss.
Ice cream!
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and I'm like, it's been... Okay.
Damn right. It's better than yours.
If we didn't get a copyright strike that first time, we were going to play intro music, and that was going to be the intro song to this episode. But we, if you noticed, we had to remove a good chunk of our intro last time.
I'm missing. But what's the yard and damn right. It's better than yours and it's better than yours.
I like that part. Ding. Anyway, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough is so good. I saw someone who took all the little cookie dough pieces out of a cookie dough ice cream, mushed them together, and actually baked it into a cookie.
By the way, I'd like to commend Lewis on coming over and helping me with a project that the Life Experience School is now working on.
Well, we'll keep that separate because that's more personal to the Life Experience School and to the town.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll keep that separate. But let's get back on subject for the podcast.
Ice cream.
Don't you want to know my favorite flavor?
Sure.
Well, lately I've been having a lot of pistachio, but I think maybe like cookie dough is great, and mint chocolate chip is good, and like any sort of chocolate peanut butter combination is, yes. Yes.
Mint chocolate.
Delicious.
That's the meaning of life.
The ice cream flavor theme for the podcast should be coffee.
Coffee is good.
This is the first podcast neither of us have a coffee.
Although you have an issue with coffee,
I do?
then that's a problem. No,
Okay.
I'm not saying you do, but some people do.
You mean the caffeine?
Yeah.
Well then, get decaf coffee ice cream? I don't know.
There's also fish ice cream.
The Ben and Jerry's one?
The Ben and Jerry's.
Hmm.
There's also Cherry Garcia.
I was just thinking of that one. Stephen Colbert had an ice cream for a while from Ben and Jerry's. I forget what it's called. Something like the American Dream Cone or something like that.
Always remember, folks,
Eat your ice cream?
eat your ice cream, stay fat and healthy.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's our show, folks.
No, that's not the show. No, it's only, if you look at the clock, it's been 15 minutes. We got a little time.
Alright.
I could easily talk about ice cream for like 3 hours, I gotta say. What about, like, what's the weirdest ice cream flavor that you've ever seen?
That I've seen or tasted.
Well, the chili ice cream thing doesn't count, because that's not a flavor of ice cream. That's just someone being gross.
Yeah. There was one day, folks,
Okay, no, we're not gonna go into that story.
where
Just say you're the strangest ice cream flavor you've ever seen.
chili.
But that's not the flavor of the ice cream. That's just someone put ice cream and chili together. So, like, okay, I'll give you an example. I went to Maine one time, and they had lobster-flavored ice cream. Now, that's a weird flavor. I've never seen that too many other places, I'd say. I think I have seen it, like, other weird specialty shops, but it's not a very common flavor. Oh. Oh, my God, it sounded like someone was talking on the other side of my ear.
Did
Yeah.
you say?
Did I say what?
Did you say lobster?
Yeah, lobster ice cream.
Oh my god!
I'm having a difficult time telling if you're happy about it or you can't believe it.
Lobster ice cream.
This isn't clearing anything up. So would you eat it?
No.
Okay, I would try it. I was a kid at the time, so I was like, no, but now I would definitely try it.
The one thing you should never try
Chili and ice cream.
is squid.
I like squid.
I hate it.
Well, was it the taste you didn't like or the texture?
Too oily, I think.
Okay, so you just had bad squid, is what I would say. Because, like, if you do it right, it's not oily and it's not chewy. If you're talking about calamari, at least. Is that what you had it as?
I had it at a restaurant with the Mass Hospital, and it was horrible.
But was it fried pieces, or was it some other thing?
I think it was fried pieces.
Okay, so that's calamari. Usually how it's served. So it just sounds like you had some bad calamari, which unfortunately is pretty common. Give it another try at a good place, and I think you'd like it. It's like basically oily breaded fish. They just didn't do it right.
And always remember, folks,
Oop, 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 no touchy. Sorry.
we are here every Saturday.
Yes.
Me and Lauren,
Cookies in a pod.
the squad.
The squad pod. Okay.
While Lauren pauses and shows you her expressions,
How am I feeling now? I need to make. I didn't realize we were doing the ice cream episode. I should have made a yummy. That sounds really good face or something. I don't know. Well, what?
Well, I've run out of things to talk about.
So you haven't seen any weird ice cream flavors. Like that's the bottom line.
Nope, never seen any weird ice cream flavors.
Okay.
Besides ice cream and chili.
I would. Okay, here's my question for you. Would you consider a frosting to be a milkshake or an ice cream?
Oh, ice cream.
I lean on that side too. The consistency is definitely not like normal ice cream, but it's too thick to be a milkshake. Sorry, guys, you think otherwise. You have to eat with a spoon. It's ice cream. That's all I got to.
And you've been listening to the Ian and Lauren Hour. Come back next Saturday. We'll fulfill your dreams.
No, we won't. Yes, we will. Because now I'm happy. Okay, yeah. So we'll see you next Saturday, folks, and maybe things will be a little less weird, a little bit more normal. But that's not guaranteed.
Next Saturday, same time, same spot. Only on Ian's iPad.
Yeah, we're on Ian's iPad now. That's how we're recording. So, see you next time, folks.
C'est la vie.